Hello again. Um, I want to talk about something that I think a lot of people overlook about the Democrats' strategy on racism and even the transgender movement and all those things. And it yeah, the things come to me at weird times. I'm doing painting again, and I'm out thinking about this comment that somebody left at me. They were trying to tell me I'm just some cis white male and I need to learn my place. And I looked at him and I said, "That's racist." And they responded with, "Oh, now telling a cis white male to know their place is racist." And I'm thinking about this. This person literally does not understand what the concept of racism is. And you've seen this on other videos where people sit there and go, "But I'm black. I can't be racist against white people." Okay? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And this this is the Democrat type of methodology. Okay, they are looking at this as a war. Okay, now in a war you have uh, basic concepts. Now we go back in time a little bit because nowadays everybody wears camouflage and we have a patch or something else to identify us physically as part of one side or the other. You are the good side or the bad side. Visually, you can identify someone is good or bad. If you are visually identifying it, it is only necessary in a situation such as war, in a battle, okay, where you sit there and say, "We're the good guys," and we're the red coats or the blue coats or the gray coats or the brown coats. Those are how you know which side somebody's on. Okay, and that's what they're doing. Okay, this is why the racism thing is real big with Democrats. It doesn't have to do with black or white or whatever. It's just a way. Before, it was real easy for them, during the Civil War, they sit there and they say, "Black, that's horrible. You can see it. You don't have to talk to them. You don't have to know the character of their thoughts. You don't have to know a person's character to understand why they're a bad guy. You just look at the color of their skin. You know that's bad." Okay? So back then it was, "Oh, black people are the bad people," And like when the KKK came out and tried to write that movie and sit there and say, "Oh, the KKK were the saviors of the South. The black people," it was a complete rewrite of history. They love doing that too. Um, but the thing is like today, okay, it doesn't matter if you're black or white or you're transgender, which is a huge one because it's a visual thing that you can go, "Yeah, that's a dude wearing a dress. That's a good guy. I have a big star on my belly. I'm a star belly sneetch. So I am a good guy. You, oh, you're white, male. You dress like a male. You're a bad guy. Oh, you're a man. You're a bad guy. You're a woman. You're the good guy." This is how they build up sexism and racism and bigotry in general. Okay? It's just their way of putting people at odds based on a visual thing and to avoid dealing with the actual substance of policy and other things that people can do to make life better. Oh, distract them with the visual sparkly of a fireworks show. Keep them entertained with visuals so that we can go back here and confuse them. It's like when you get a bill or something and they come out and they go, "Oh, don't read this. Don't read this. No, don't, no, don't look. Don't look. Oh, big ugly thing over here. This is the bad thing." This is the methodology that they use. This is why they push racism. This is why they're pushing it, okay? Is because they're trying to give people these visuals. And it's why they've clamped hard on things like transgender, which is a whole nother story, which I get a lot of hate from because my kid's actually a pre-2000 gender dysphoria. She suffers from it, and I've had to learn a lot about about her over the last 20 years and what she's been going through. And it's so easy to look at somebody else and say, yeah, you don't even know how to fake an illness. You don't. You're doing it backwards. What the heck are you doing? No, no. You don't even understand the concept of what's going on in their brain. But you don't have to. That's the whole thing that the Democrat Party is pushing on. You don't have to. I can get the right side and the left side arguing over the color of things or somebody's identity. And this is a big, huge thing with gender identity and why it is the hugest push that the Democrats have had in years on a racist type concept or a bigotry type concept, because you're talking about, you know, this is a person who has the belief that they're one gender, and they look at themselves and they know they're not. It is that clash that causes the problem. So when they do this transgender thing to reduce that clash, where you have this is brain, this is thing, a huge clash, you're trying to reduce that clash down to this tiny little point. Can't get rid of that, but it's just a tiny little point. It's just a naggy little thing in the back. And now it's their entire identity. It's who I am. Gender dysphoria is an illness. PTSD, gender dysphoria, bipolar, cancer, lupus, doesn't matter what illness you have, it's a bad thing. Ruins your life, destroys your life, keeps you from having a happy, healthy life. We want to eradicate these things. COVID-19 was horrible. We wanted vaccines. Now eradicate it. Get rid of it. It's not the person that you're trying to eradicate. You're not trying to kill the person who is suffering from cancer. You're trying to save them. You're trying to separate them from the illness and get the illness gone. But with transgender, oh, it's my whole being. It's who I am. So by eradicating their illness, they can say, you're trying to eradicate me. No, I'm trying to cure your illness. I want to save you from your illness. No, you're trying to eradicate me, who I am as a person. I've said it before. I can't respect you because of your illness. That would be like respecting Hitler because he was a sociopath. Okay? You cannot do it. Don't respect me for my PTSD from the military. Don't. Respect me because I've done really great things in spite of having that illness. I've been able to actually try to find a way to have the best life possible in spite of an illness. That's things that you should celebrate, okay? But we shouldn't celebrate the actual illness. The illness is a bad thing. They ring a bell. Yay! Cancer's gone. That's what we're supposed to do. But no, that's how they can get even the attempts to cure them to be demonizing of them. If you're trying to cure the illness, you are trying to eradicate people. So that's how that's the new way of being able to stop you from stamping out this visual ability to say goodbye, good guy, bad guy. Now you can't stop me from being racist, because stopping me from being racist means you are trying to do genocide. Oh, it's not that, it's you doing genocide. Gender dysphoria is not a race. Okay? It doesn't make you a race. It doesn't make you a sex. It doesn't make you an anything. It makes you ill. Okay? And we want to cure illness. So I think I've driven that point into the dirt. Hopefully you understand the point and enjoy. Leave some feedback. Share it. Catch you later.